Safa Nair. She will speak on machine learning application in rare diseases.
I'm Nair Safa, and as a second-year PhD student in bioinformatics, I'm thrilled to share with you my initial insights on machine learning application in rare diseases. Talking about the definition of rare diseases are disorders affecting fewer than 200,000 persons in the United States, according to the Orphan Drug Act of 1983. According to the European Medicine Agency, it's the prevalence of less than 1 in 2,000 people, and according to the Japan Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, it's a disease that affects less than 50,000 persons in Japan. As a result, there isn't a universal definition of uncommon disease. About the characteristics of rare diseases relate to a broad range of illnesses that only afflict a small part of the general population. There are over 7,000 rare diseases worldwide. Estimated 250 new rare diseases are identified yearly, and about 75% of rare diseases afflict children, and 80% of them are hereditary in origin. Rare diseases marginalization in research and treatment development is associated to the following points: underestimation of true diseases frequency, lack of funding, which hampers basic and clinical research, small and geographically disparate patients, insufficient knowledge to the disease pathophysiology and natural history combined with the insufficiency of validated outcomes and disease-specific biomarkers delays the establishment of clinical trials, limited interest of pharmaceutical companies associated with the high cost of drug research and development, and the small orphan drug market. Other facts about rare diseases, it's their diagnosis and their treatment. For their treatment, over 80% of rare diseases have no approved treatment yet. And about their diagnosis, we have 40% of patients are misdiagnosed on at least one occasion. As a rule, more than 8 doctors are consulted to diagnose the patient, and on average, it takes more than 4 years before a correct diagnosis is made. So it's a long road to diagnose the patient. Information technology, particularly in the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning, offers potential groundbreaking solutions to biological and therapeutic problems, as shown in Figure 1, that it speaks about machine learning algorithm types and their application in medicine. First of all, we have supervised learning, which it can be applied in gene variant pathogenicity prediction, and this is the classification and modeling. Second, unsupervised learning, which it can be applied in biomedical data analysis and in the identification of hidden patterns. Third, reinforcement learning, which it has the potential to be utilized to optimize treatment regimens or medication dose. And fourth, natural language processing, which it can be used for tasks like analyzing electronic health records or communicating with patients. 5, deep learning, which it can be used for a variety of projects, including image analysis and pathology diagnosis. For diagnosis of rare diseases, we have some key points. Accurate diagnosis of rare diseases is essential in patient triage, risk assessment, and focused therapy. Rare diseases are often seen as strange and abnormal due to their rarity, making accurate diagnosis challenging. Diagnosis typically involves a detailed medical history, physical exams, genetic tests, and imaging techniques like X-rays, MRIs, or CT scans. Artificial intelligence can assist in rare diseases diagnosis by analyzing large data sets and identifying trends and signals, speeding up diagnosis and reducing costs. The scarcity of training data for rare diseases has led to the development of new techniques such as deep learning algorithms for image recognition. Artificial intelligence systems have shown utility in data analysis, particularly for genetic rare diseases, and tools like Phoenix and X-rays can aid in diagnosis. Artificial intelligence can help classify and separate rare disease subtypes, improving clinical decision-making. Artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms can identify disease-causing genes and mutation types, enhancing the speed and accuracy of diagnosis. And it can support the diagnosis decision based on phenotypic characterization. As shown in the figure here, we can diagnose this patient according to its phenotypic characterization using facial intelligence recognition. This is classification based on historical data, medical knowledge, and genetic history, identification of characteristic patterns associated with certain rare diseases, classification of patient disease severity and different pathological gates, disease discrimination using X-ray, MRIs, or CT scans, machine learning algorithms based on specific biomarkers or multi-omics data for early detection, and automatic segmentation on CT images. For treatment of rare diseases, finding treatment for rare diseases is challenging due to the lack of crucial information, including drug compounds, gene and protein structures. Almost 95% of rare diseases have no FDA-approved treatments, putting pressure on scientists and doctors to connect patients with therapies. Artificial intelligence can help convert biomedical information into usable formats for finding therapeutic solutions. It can help in identification of therapeutic strategies to link all relevant literature and databases, reveal disease pathobiology factors, prediction of candidates, disease drugs, and potential therapeutic targets, screening of compounds in silico prior to in vitro testing to identify potential disease modulators, and the identification of subpopulations of patients who may be most likely to respond to a particular drug. Here we have an example, which is the huge Precision Medicine Institute. It developed MediCarner, which is an artificial intelligence platform that uses knowledge graphs to understand genetic disease and discover treatment methods. Second generation artificial intelligence techniques based on patient feedback, digital data, and results can help personalize treatment plans and monitor patient response. Artificial intelligence is employed to identify patients with rare diseases for clinical trials and to identify biomarkers for treatment efficacy. So, artificial intelligence can lead to patient-centered and individualized rare disease therapy. And for conclusion, machine learning algorithms can assist in narrowing down potential diagnoses and improving the accuracy of diagnosis for rare diseases. Predictive modeling techniques like deep learning help forecast the course of rare diseases, allowing for more specialized therapies. Artificial intelligence strategies in biomedicine must consider technical and technological constraints. Addressing data-related issues and translating research results into practical applications are important for helping rare diseases patients and their families. Thank you for your attention.